What's up, people? This your boy Chef from Off the Dome, back in with another video. Today we're going to be talking about DaBaby's new album, Kanye West being scared to drop Jesus King. I don't think that Kanye West is particularly scared. I think there's probably three factors why he didn't release his album today. One, the first one is obviously being, his dispute with EMI that's been happening over the past couple of, I think almost a year. The legal battle, it's a long legal battle. He's saying it's unfair that they try to basically force him to stay as an active artist. And he was suing them, and now they're trying to reach an agreement. They have 90 days to reach an agreement. That's the news on that. So maybe he still hasn't got everything done with EMI Publishing. And if he would have dropped this album, that they would profit off it. He didn't want them to. I don't know the specifics around EMI Publishing, to be honest, because I thought Kanye West was distributed by Def Jam, which is under Universal Music, unless EMI is owned by Universal. I didn't know this. But if this is true, then I get why he didn't drop his new album. Number two is the 50 Cent Kanye West myth. Well, not the myth, it's the actual story. Number two would be that maybe he feared that his album wouldn't do as well as he thought if he had other rappers drop albums the same day. Because DaBaby has dropped his album today. And DaBaby is a relevant artist, and I think DaBaby could honestly do 110K plus sales. Now Kanye will still get the number one, but I think he wants a huge number one. I think he wants, that 200K plus debut. He wants something large. He wants this album to be an album that goes platinum within weeks. He wants this to be the biggest comeback of the year for him. So I think that's why he did it. And that's why I think he did it last year, too, with Yahndi. Because when Yahndi was supposed to drop in September, the first release date, I believe that week alone, it was like 4 other albums. I did an Instagram story on it. We had Logic dropping his Sinatra 2, his Young Sinatra series mixtape. We had Kevin Gates dropping Lucas Brassie 3, I think. And there was one more album that was dropping that was very important. I forgot who it was, but there were about 3 big albums, and he was going to be the 4th. So in that race, Kanye probably could have still been number one, but he only had like 180K sales. And that's the thing with big musicians like that. Like even with Beyonce and Jay-Z, they did it last year when they had their debut album as a group. When they called themselves the Carters, they released that album, and then they changed the name instead from Jay-Z and Beyonce to the Carters because they knew they was going to debut at number 2. They didn't want to ruin their winning streak on the Hot 100. The Billboard 200. So I think Kanye, at the same time, he just doesn't want to have any competition against him. But I don't think that's the overall reason. Because there are like other things, come play, like artistic details, and I think he has a decent single on there and whatnot, all that stuff. The perfect time to drop Yahndi would have been last year. If we would have actually got Yahndi last year in November, it would have been great, because that's when he dropped I Love It with Lil Pump. This song was relevant for a month. It was one of the biggest singles on the Hot 100. Number 6 on the Hot 100, 2 times platinum. A decent selling single, the best thing that happened to Lil Pump since Gucci Gang. When this was one of Kanye West, this is his 3rd top 10 hit that year. So if he would have dropped Yahndi 2 weeks after he dropped I Love It, I think he would have hit 250K plus. But anyway, that's basically how it goes. At the end of the day, you never know what can happen. Musicians do this all the time. And as for Little Baby, DaBaby, not even Little Baby. As for DaBaby, I think Kirk is definitely going to do 100K plus. For anyone that thinks that he won't, is tripping. His album, Baby on Baby, that dropped earlier this year, it started at number 14. It's currently in the top 10. The Suge was a single that he released earlier this year. It's double platinum. He's only been getting more and more buzz and hype ever since Suge. He has multiple features. He's that dude right now. He is one of the premier faces of hip-hop. And for people to say he isn't, you're lying to yourself. So I think Kirk, I listened to the intro. That song, the intro off of Kirk, when he released it last week. That song right there alone lets me know this is about to be a great album. I can't wait to listen to this thing today. It's going to be an awesome album. And I think DaBaby has potential to go the least he would sell, I think he would do 110. The most, I give his ceiling 120. I think DaBaby can push 120. I'm dead serious. Anyway, let me know what you think. This is your boy Chef from Off the Dome. I'm out. Peace out, guys.